Is your baby refusing to drink your refrigerated or defrosted breast milk? It might be because of high lipase. My name is Katie Clark, and I am a certified lactation educator and creator of the complete online breastfeeding class. I help moms all over the world troubleshoot breastfeeding and find out how to make breastfeeding work best for them. Today I'm going to talk about high lipase, how it affects your milk, and what you can do about it. If your baby breastfeeds just fine and drinks fresh milk from a bottle without any problem, and then you go to give them defrosted milk or even just milk that's been in the fridge for a while and they absolutely refuse it, it might be because of high lipase. Lipase is an enzyme that breaks down fat. It's not harmful and is present in everyone's milk. However, for some reason, some mothers produce more lipase than others, and the longer it sits or the longer it's in the freezer, that enzyme builds up and it can really affect the taste of your breast milk. Most people describe it as a soapy or a sour taste. So if you're noticing your baby really just won't drink frozen or refrigerated breast milk, you can test your milk to see how it tastes. If it tastes totally off with that sour or soapy taste instead of more of a sweet taste, it's probably due to high lipase. However, after it's been frozen or that lipase starts to build up, there's not a lot you can do. If you have a freezer full of milk your baby won't drink, you can donate it to other moms who have babies that have proven to not be as picky with their breast milk like that. However, if you do discover you have high lipase, you can scald your breast milk, which I'm going to show you a couple of different ways how. Scalding your breast milk is basically heating it up to a high enough temperature where it kills off the lipase and it prevents your milk from getting that sour taste. Heating your milk to the temperature that is required can kill off some of the nutrients or immune fighting properties. However, it's still safe for your baby to drink. You just want to make sure that not all of the milk they get is scalded. So some of it is fresh, some is just from your breast if possible, or that is freshly pumped. However, giving them scalded milk is totally fine. I should also note that high lipase in your milk isn't going to hurt your baby. So if your baby drinks your high lipase milk just fine, then it's not really something you need to worry about. Here are two popular methods on how to scald your breast milk. The first is using a saucepan on your stovetop, and the second is using a bottle warmer. We'll start with using a saucepan on your stovetop. You will start by putting your freshly pumped breast milk into your saucepan. You want to use a thermometer that you can see the temperature as it rises. So I'm just using a candy thermometer. As soon as you start pumping your milk, the clock kind of starts on when that lipase starts to rise and affect your milk's taste. If you're not sure what point your milk starts to taste a little bit funny, you can taste it every hour after you've pumped to see at what point it does start to develop that taste. Some moms won't have their milk change until it's been frozen, but some start to see a significant change within just a few hours. So by doing that, you can see if it's essential for you to start scalding right after you pump or if you can wait a few hours. After you've put it on the stove, you'll wait until your breast milk reaches about 180 degrees on your thermometer. Now that the milk has reached 180 degrees, I'm just going to move it over here onto my pot holder and let it cool for a few minutes until it's just cold enough to be able to pour it into a freezer bag. After I've poured it in the freezer bag, I'll just freeze it as normal, and your baby should be able to drink it just fine. Now I'm going to show you a method using a bottle warmer. For this, you need a bottle warmer that does not have an auto shut-off feature for when it reaches a certain temperature. There's actually not a lot of bottle warmers that do this, but this one from Philips Avent is a great option. It's about $30 and you can get it on Amazon or Target. You also need a stainless steel bottle or cup. You don't want to use a plastic cup for heating breast milk. And then a water bath to put it in after it's done heating. It's a very simple process. All you do is place this into your bottle warmer and then turn it on and place your thermometer into your cup. Just like with the saucepan, you need to heat it to about 180 degrees. Once your breast milk has been heated to 180 degrees, you'll put the cup into an ice bath and let it cool down until it's ready to be put into your freezer bag. At that point, you can put it in the freezer bag and freeze as normal.